Hey, welcome back. I don't know what you just saw, but you saw something probably. So I guess I'll just tell you a little bit about the week and we'll get into it. But Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I mostly just went to class and did some school stuff. I think Wednesday I met up with my writing across borders teacher and I got feedback on my essay. And I think it was mostly fine. He just said to be more specific and go deeper in some areas. And then he said he liked a section of my paper, so I'm just gonna try to make the other part like that. But I just have to revise it for my my summative portfolio or whatever. So I'll have to write another essay and then have that one revised. So I think it'll be relatively easy to revise. I think I know what he wants more now, so that was good, but he was nice about it. And then he talks very fast and he is very smiley and he just kind of you don't always know exactly what he's trying to communicate to you, but I think I got it, so that's good. And then I met up with a girl from my group, my Making It Public group, which is my publishing class. We're gonna make our project's gonna be a short story anthology about climate crisis and stuff. And she wrote a story about mold, and I'm considering writing a story about worms. I just need to make myself do it. I just am not a very good creative writer, so I don't know if I will or not. But I talked to her for a while just about the project and what we want out of it and ideas for story stuff, because I wasn't exactly sure what to do. So I'll probably try to work on that more this weekend and more next week. But the whole point is to make a portfolio of stuff. So it's gonna have market research and cover design and sales plans and samples from the anthology and budgets and all that. So we're gonna have to get a bunch of stuff together. So I think our first assignment's due in 3 weeks, and it's a video pitch of our project. So we were talking about that. And then this upcoming week, we finally have another seminar. It got moved around so many times. So I've only had 3 lectures and 1 seminar for that class. So I'm glad that we're gonna have another seminar this upcoming week, and it'll be good. Hopefully meet with my group. So that was Wednesday. And then Thursday, it's probably what you're gonna see next, I assume. I went to my friend Dale's flat and she was making something. There's this international food night on Friday where you can bring a food from where you're from or whatever. But she was making these things that I guess they used to eat in Maine during the Great Depression, but it was really good. It was potato, mashed potatoes basically, and then she put in coconut flakes, some salt, some vanilla. I think that might have been it. Oh, and powdered sugar, and she mixed it all together and then she froze them and then she put chocolate on them. We were having problems with the chocolate. It was congealing in not a fun way, but it was really good, and we hung out and we did some dumb dances because we were bored. But there's that, so that's up to Thursday.
Keep going.
Oh, he did have game buckle, mate.
Are you recording? Yeah, is it gonna get copyrighted?
100%.
Oh my god, that shit busted!
You should be so upset. So after that, we were bored, so we decided to dance. And this is us trying to learn how to do the Hoedown Throwdown from Hannah Montana. And we're watching a tutorial that's step by step. And I haven't done this dance in a long time, and I look kind of crazy. So don't look at me, look at my friends, look at them go. Yeah, I don't really know. We were just in a silly dancing mood, but it was kind of fun. I showed them my line dances from Social Dance. We practiced. It was pretty good. So I guess I'll let you enjoy this and the next couple of dances. Niall Horan's in the room with us.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's good.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. What it looks like.
Yummy.
And then Friday morning, I woke up and I went with Georgia into the city, and we went to like Waterstones, and I got a book for class, and we just kind of hung out for a little bit. But she had a tattoo appointment, so I went with her to that. So she went to Black Plague in town, and they were really nice, and the girl that was doing her tattoo was super nice. But we were there for like 3 hours, so we were just sitting there, and she's getting her tattoo. We played like Papa's Freezeria on my phone, and we just hung out, and it was a fun time. And it looks really good, like it was really good. So maybe I'll get another tattoo while I'm here. But it was just fun to hang out with her for a little bit, and it was really cool to see like her tattoo. And then after we got lunch, and then I think that might have been it. We might have hung out a little bit later, but that was Friday. Pretty chill week. Not a lot going on.
So when we got to town, we had like a while before her appointment, so we walked around this department store, and there's a lot of like cute house stuff, but it's really no use to me at the moment. So we just looked, and we looked at all the Easter candy and all the different stuff that they had, and then we went on our way, and the place was actually really nice, and her tattoo artist was super nice, and we hung out, and it was really good. And here's her tattoo. I think it's so good. And then we got lunch, good but not Chipotle, and then I went home and I finished watching One Day, and that show destroyed me. So here's my review after I finished.
I just finished One Day on Netflix, and I'm sobbing actually, and I thought that I'd be fine because I know the premise of the show because I saw the movie with Anne Hathaway from like a long time ago, and it emotionally destroyed me then. So I thought I'd be more prepared for it now, but I was not. Do not watch that show unless you want to cry. Pain, real pain.
And then the next day, Saturday, we had a bunch of people that wanted to go into town. So we went into town, we got breakfast at like Cafe 33, and I finally tried beans on toast, and it actually wasn't bad. Like it was fine. It just, like the beans weren't bad. It didn't look scary. But it was good. It was a good breakfast. I got a latte, and it was pretty nice. Sometimes the coffee here is kind of meh, but it was actually good. So that was fun. We got breakfast, then we walked around a little bit. We went to like TK Maxx, which is like TJ Maxx, but British. And it was like a little bit like, I was kind of thinking it'd be like a Marshalls kind of vibe, but it was a little bit more expensive, I feel like, than Marshalls. But maybe I'm wrong. And we got to look at shoes, and it was interesting because I was trying to figure out the shoe sizes, like UK versus US. But I think we figured it out, so it was good. And then, what did we do? It took forever to find everybody. Like, it was super chaotic because there's 5 of us, and there's no reception because it was like in the basement of the mall. So when we finally got out, I was kind of like over it a little bit. So we went to Poundland, which is like Dollar General, and we got like water and a Coke to try to give us some more energy. But we were just kind of, me and Georgia and Dale, we were kind of like done, if that makes sense. So we let them go to like Boots, like the rest of our group. We were there with like Annie and Mel and Adriana, and then I think Eric got there at some point, but we just needed to go. So we left, and we rode the bus home, and then that night we talked about doing something, and that's when I went to the bar with Georgia, and she read my tarot cards, and I think you'll see it anyway. But that was Saturday, and then, yeah, good chill day, I guess.
So we went into town. You've seen this a million times, but we went to Cafe 33, and I already said that, but it was really good. The beans on toast was actually good. I'm sorry for all the slander that I did slander about it, because it was actually a good thing. And then Georgia read my tarot cards, and I'll tell you what she said.
Hey, I just got back from the bar, and I was hanging out with Georgia, and she did my tarot card reading, so I thought I'd tell you what I remember. about what it was. But the first one, she did a general reading, and I have been having a mental crisis this week. Yeah. And it kind of showed that, but it was like talking about like indecisiveness and making like a big decision and like weighing options too much and thinking too much about it to the point where it could become an obsession and a problem. And it looks like it could do with like money and stuff and like job / other things like that. But that I needed to just let go of kind of thinking about it and just relax, because like I put in the work or I will put in the work, and that it will all work out the way it's supposed to, and that there will be balance in the universe. So I just need to stop obsessing, and that could be about a lot of things in my life right now, so I'm not trying to psychoanalyze that too hard. But so that was that. And then she did one for my love life, and she said there's a lot of good cards in there, and she said that she thinks that there might be 2 guys, but she said one will be like a twin flame, but he'll be like flighty and like bad at communicating, but I might be drawn to him because he's a twin flame, whereas the other guy is very stable, and I might not see that because I'm not looking at him, I'm looking at the other guy. So I need to make sure I'm watching for a stable energy, and that it might happen while I'm traveling, because she drew that card, and that it would be happy. And I think it's something about pentacles and stuff, but that it like might take time. And the same thing for the other one, like it'll pan out over time, like months maybe. So we have that to look forward to. And I think that's, yeah, so she just said to think, and that no matter what choice I make, the universe will balance it out. So I'll be fine either way, and to not panic. So that's my future according to Georgia, and I trust her, so hopefully things are looking up. Then today I went to Aldi, walked there with Georgia and Dale, and got some stuff, got some more things to eat. I'm trying to figure out the cooking thing. Like, it's not that I don't know how to cook. I do. I just truly have so much anxiety to go in that kitchen for no apparent reason, because it's seriously not a big deal, but I think I've built a block, built up a block to it. So I'm gonna try to tear that down this week and cook some more things in the kitchen. I've looked around, I know how things work. Like, I know how to turn everything on. Like, I don't think I would look stupid. There's something about just like me standing there having to cook, and like people can just walk in and look at me and blah, blah. I don't know, it's fine, I'm gonna get over it. But yeah, so there's that. I'll put in the video of me showing you what I ate for lunch.
This is my lunch for today. I've got a turkey sandwich and chips and a Baby Bell and carrots and hummus and a Coke.
It's a turkey sandwich. You're probably not surprised. But yeah, so that was today, and then I'm gonna go to the library and try to do a lot of homework, and then hopefully tonight I can do my laundry, because I desperately need to do laundry. But I'm just gonna say that this week is kind of rough, like nothing in particular, but I just think that I do not do very well with a lot of free time, and I don't think I've ever done very well with a lot of free time, and I think that's why I keep myself pretty busy all the time. And being here, there's like there's a lot of things I can do, a lot of things that like are available, but it's also like I can't just travel all the time, because I'm trying to understand school and like get the grades I need to get and do all of that. And my brain is just, I think there's a lot of things going on, and I'm very overwhelmed. And it's not just about being here, it's like, I don't know, I think I'm thinking too much about the future and trying to plan everything, and not everything needs to be figured out right now. So I'm just trying to let it go and to like move on and force myself to get out a little bit more, because it's really easy for me to just stay in and not like do a ton. And I have friends, which is really nice, but the problem is like, well, there really is no problem. I have friends, I'm lucky in that regard. It's sometimes they don't, they only know me from like a month and a half ago. They don't know everything, and that's totally good and fine, because they don't need to know everything, and normally you don't need that much context in my life. But I'm just having a moment, so I'm trying to figure it out, to figure everything else out, but it'll be good, and I'm gonna be okay. I think it's just a little blip in time. And I re-downloaded Hinge, and it's like Hinge everywhere else, so I'm not very impressed. But that is an update of the week, and I don't know. There's not a lot going on right now. I think it's just a weird time before spring break where like everybody kind of wants to like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. But I'm just a rambler, so I'm gonna go to the library, get some homework done. You'll see this later, or you won't. But yeah, I'm having a pretty okay time. This week just particularly knocked me down just a tad. Just made me feel it. Made me feel I don't know. I could talk about it for a while, but I'm not going to, because it doesn't make sense. So I hope you liked my video, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. And I love you. So, yeah. Okay, bye.